Hey Scorpio, welcome to my channel. Thanks to all the likes and subscribes that I've had, your orders and your donations. I really appreciate it. I'm very blessed. This is your September love reading, and I'm going to use the Gilded Tarot at the top. We're using the Romance Angels, and I've got two advice cards for the month for you from Nature's Whispers and Messages from Your Angels. So let's get started. Your overall energy for your Gilded Tarot is the Two of Swords, okay? This talks about some sort of choice that you're going to have to make, okay? And there's going to be some sort of communication around this through either email, social media, phone, text, and so on, okay? We can see here she's got a band around her eyes, okay? So maybe you're not seeing clearly or not everything is as it seems with this decision, so yeah, just be aware of that, okay? You've also got the Romance Angel is new love. That's a beautiful card, so you're expecting new love in September, and if you're already with someone, that could be a renewal of the love. And that just says a new person has stirred your romantic feelings. So let's get started. We've got the Six of Pentacles. And basically, that just talks in a general reading of you'd be trying to get a balance with your finances, okay? You might be a bit more focused on work at the moment. It also can donate to money coming in, and it can donate to some sort of gift, okay? So you might be a bit more focused on your work and kind of not focusing on the romance side of your life in September, or it could just mean that you're trying to find that balance and you'll be gifted with some sort of kind of love. The next card we've got is pay attention to the red flags, okay? It's a bit kind of similar to the Two of Swords. We can see here she's got a veil. It's like she's, you know, she can't quite see clearly. There's a few images in the picture. One's translucent and the other one's in front of her, so it says the signs are cautioning you, okay? So you might have to make some sort of choice between, maybe it is two people that are potential for love life, but it's saying just pay attention to the red flags, okay? I'm not trying to freak you out, it might not be anything big, but it's saying, you know, something's not right with maybe one of these choices and you're not quite seeing it clearly. It's saying though it is safe for you to love at this time, okay? So open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. So maybe one of these options that you've got, it is saying that it's safe to love, okay? So you might have two people, potential partners if you're single. If you're not, if you're in a partnership or you're married, it could just mean that you've got two options at the moment that you can take, or a choice coming up. Right, we've got the King of Swords, okay, he's quite established, he's quite cool, he's quite a serious person. He can be employed by some sort of big establishment, more to do with order, okay, so like the government, some sort of force, military, police, it could be a lawyer, it could be involved in any of these kind of things, or that's just maybe his mindset. He's quite, he can be a bit cutting with his words. He wants to speak his truth, alright? He can come across sometimes as a bit insensitive with what he says, okay, so just be aware of that. And that could be the energy of one of the two of your options. He is a man of action. He's quite fast moving as well. The next card you've got is Soulmate. This is beautiful, alright? So it's saying in September that you're going to be coming across a soulmate, okay? Whether it's the one of the two, the options that you do have. It says, yes, this is your soulmate, okay? So you are maybe making a connection with two different people, and this is your soulmate. Again, if you're married, you could already be with them. The next one you've got is Attraction. This is a beautiful card to get, okay? One of the other signs got this earlier on, and we can see here she's smelling the rose, and you know it's in full bloom, so it does have great potential. It's a genuine card, so it's genuine attraction, and it says you attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. So just try and stay in the moment, Scorpio. you know, there is a soulmate in your midst, but you know, that might be two people and you might need to make that choice. It could be new love or someone that you've known, but then, you know, you're developing it into love. Um, yeah, that's really nice. Okay, the next card you've got is the Seven of Swords, okay? I just feel that maybe you got two options if you're single, and one of them is not all what it seems to be. Okay, and you have to pay attention to the red flags. I'm not saying both options are the same. I think one of them is quite genuine, but one is maybe not so much. And this is basically the Seven of Swords in a general reading talks about theft of thoughts, ideas, or just theft of um, something from you. To me, in a love reading, this represents kind of a bit of deception, something's going on that you don't know about, and just to be aware of that, okay? And it's really weird because the next one underneath that is trust, so it's a bit conflicting, okay? It's saying the situation's calling for you to have faith, okay? So maybe one of these guys or women that you've got in mind that are kind of in your life in September, that one of them is trustworthy but one of them's not, okay? Because that's kind of what I'm getting, kind of deception and then trust, okay? So just be aware of that. You also got the next card is passion. That's a beautiful card to get. We can see that's quite a bit of an embrace they have together. And it says allow your heart and soul to sing with joy, okay? So I mean, you do have the attraction, you've got the soulmate, and you've got the trust, and it's saying it is safe to love, okay? But the overall feeling for the reading was the Two of Swords, which is not seeing clearly with two options, and you've got to make a choice, okay? So you've got two options in front of you, and you've got to decide what it is that you want, or which person that you want to move forward with. If you're already in a relationship, it's saying you're maybe too focused on, work life or finances. It's saying something's not right, okay, and there is some sort of deception going on, so just be aware of that. I've pulled you two advice cards. One's from the Nature Whisper card, so let's have a look at that one first. Okay, and you've got this card, it's absolutely beautiful. It's illumination, okay, and this talks about you're being guided by the moon, alright? The universe has maybe heard, you've been putting out to the universe what you want, or in your head you've been thinking, your thoughts have been heard, have been going out there, and you're saying your path's been illuminated, so you're not going to be blinded by the deception or not seen clearly. I think once you get to know these people, because you're quite highly intuitive, Scorpio, I think you're going to get a feeling for this, okay? And again, the moon's in this card, and that talks about intuition as well. So it's maybe talking about, go with your gut. If you have two options and you're single, then just be aware that you are being guided to the right sort of situation. And it's maybe something that you have to go through to learn something before you do hook up with this soulmate, which is possibly a new love or a renewal of love. The next advice card you got was the messages from your angels. It's this deck here. And you've got Ray. And it's saying yoga and exercise are essential to your well-being, peace of mind and spiritual growth right now, okay? So it's, sometimes it's good to go inwards to think about what it is you really want. Listen to your higher self if you get reoccurring thoughts, dreams, or if you keep hearing the same song on the radio or the lyrics stand out, then it's, someone's trying to tell you something. And I think once you get into touch with that, because it kind of ties in with illumination, being highly intuitive, and then it talks about your spiritual growth, okay? So yoga and meditation could be the answer of, getting in touch with your higher self, because they do say all answers are within, so maybe that's what you need to do. Okay, Scorpio, have a great month.